Storm Tracker 13 weather.
Dry day number 22 in many locations. Another great night for football out there since we're dry and we're also not too bad, at least temperature-wise, feeling more like summer. Yes, there is some green here on the radar, but most of that is not reaching the ground. It's just in the form of some cloud cover. Above us, the Rod Run and Doo-Wop packed house down there on Canal Boulevard this evening, looking at all the shiny cars down below, as well as that sunset there in the distance. You can see a little bit of that color there on the Canal River. A lot better here in Huntington, though. Those hues of orange and yellow amongst the high cirrus clouds starting to fade away with that drier air still in place. And that dry air is also pretty warm. 76 in Charleston, 82 in Madison, 80 in Logan, 82 in Louisa, 74 with our friends up there in Athens and Parkersburg, as well as Spencer. 71 degrees right now at the lake there at Summersville. Kickoff forecast, temperatures start in the mid to upper 70s. We end in lower 70s by halftime for the football games underneath the lights. Stay hydrated out there, maybe that spray bottle to keep cool. As high pressure still just sits here, that drives the dry weather. Warm front lifting north adds the humidity factor back into the picture. And yes, a swirling mass of clouds down here across the Gulf Coast states. Well, that's Tropical Storm Nate, which we're going to talk about here in a minute. There's our first batch of rain. That will be coming out of the plain states as we get towards Sunday. Here's our second batch of rain across the area. The visible blend over the last hour of GO 16 shows a little bit of an organized center now around Nate, and that shows the storm is actually intensifying because it's moving over very warm water. That is hurricane fuel when you get water temperatures upwards of 80 to 85 degrees. And for that reason, hurricane warnings now in place for NOLA back towards Gulfport, over towards Mobile and Fort Walton Beach, and tropical storm watches in place all the way through Birmingham, Alabama into the Atlanta metropolitan area. And these are likely to be extended because the wind field is actually going to grow a little bit as the storm comes inland. Right now, the latest advisory as of 5 p.m. shows those winds at 60 miles per hour, still a tropical storm, but likely to become a Category 1 hurricane as it gets up towards New Orleans and then works its way inland. From there, it's likely to be a tropical storm or a tropical depression as it ends up in our neighborhood. So what does that mean for us? Well, we will first see the rain coming in on Sunday. A dry day tomorrow. Yes, you could see a shower in the mountains. There's the cold front. There's batch number 1 of the rain. That front stalls. That's railroad tracks for Nate as it comes up and over top of us going into your Monday. That will add an additional round of heavy rain and also wind gusts upwards of 30 to 40 miles per hour. And that system is quickly out of here by the time we get towards your Tuesday. So how much rain? Upwards of 1 to 4, maybe even 5 to 6 inches back towards Portsmouth and Maysville. Not looking at flash flooding concerns yet. We could see some issues, especially if those storm drains are clogged up with some of the leaves as well as the gutters. But we could handle this rain since we actually do need it. Sunday and Monday are wet. And after we get behind the system, actually cooling back down and feeling more like fall across the area with temperatures in the 70s. Jennifer, back to you.